Spring is finally here, my hair is renewed, and I'm just so ready to romanticize this new season. There's something about this season that really just makes me want to slow down, create, and just live more intentionally. So today I'm sharing my bucket list, 13 things that I really want to do this spring season. Number 1, making a spring wreath. I've been wanting to do this for so long. I actually saw this, I think around Christmas time last year, where people were making regular wreaths. So I was looking, I saw on Pinterest like spring inspired ones. Instead of using dried flowers or just regular flowers, I decided I'm going to use artificial flowers for this. It'll last a full lifetime and I can design it however I want. I'm thinking very vibrant colors, pinks, blues, very pastels with mushrooms, of course, because you guys know I love my cottage designs. So I'm going to be putting a bunch of cute designs on there. Starting a patio garden. So last year I actually did have a garden on my patio, but I wasn't super intentional with it. So it kind of didn't last as long as I wanted to. Not only did the weather do me dirty, because if you live in Florida, you understand that hurricane season is really just going to wreak havoc. And plus I just wasn't very intentional with how I was setting things up and everything I was planting. This time I want to be more intentional, which is why I decided I'm going to take on the project of building my own raised bed with legs. I'm going to draw inspiration over here. Not only is it elevated, but it's just a bit more protected and I can, level it down. And it also will save me space since it is only a patio. I'll be able to have a separate area to just, go outside, put a little bench so I can have time to be in the garden, but also just use the patio for a little reading space or just enjoy being outside. This time for my garden, I'm thinking only herbs and florals, no vegetables or fruits unless they're quite easy. The whole point of my patio garden this time around is just for more mindfulness and a lot more peace and enjoying the slowness of gardening. Number 3, painting and gouache. I want to take a class for painting and gouache. So, okay, I originally was going to take a class in person, but I ended up not doing that. So I'm just thinking of taking a class online, whether that be YouTube University or something like Skillshare. I always see people recommend it. So I was just like, you know what? Maybe they might have really good classes on there. I do want to learn how to blend colors a little bit better, how to work with just coloring in general and creating more depth within my paintings. That's something that I've really been focusing on. I love both of these two. So I just want to take a class and dive more into it. 4, I love a probiotic soda. I love a poppy. I really do. Especially the raspberry rose or like this. But this year, I want to try making my own probiotic sodas. Yes. I love cooking, I love baking, and I always try to make something that I've never made before just so I can try it out and see if I'm gonna like it or see if it'll just work out in general. Actually been wanting to make my own probiotic sodas since last year, and I think as my eczema has been getting worse and my gut health is probably screaming at me, this is probably the perfect time. I get to not only experiment with just creating the probiotic soda, but also flavors. Like I'm thinking of making a blueberry chamomile probiotic soda. I don't know. You gotta hear me out on that one. Strawberry rhubarb, lemon poppy, like poppy seed. I don't know if they'll have too much flavor, but it just sounds cute. It sounds delicious. This year, I'm really trying to focus on building better gut health for myself, as eczema and gut health do tie hand in hand together. And lately, my eczema has been really bad, especially on my hands. They're just not giving me a break. And this year, I want to take action on trying to do better for my overall health. Number 5, this one actually kind of ties into number 4. We're also making another fermented thing, but this time we're making sourdough again. So I actually attempted to make sourdough last year, but it didn't work out so good. I don't remember exactly what went wrong, but I do remember that it didn't work out for me, so I ended up making regular bread instead. But this time I'm determined to make sourdough bread. It just hits differently. Not only is it just gut healthy, but it tastes really good. I love a good sour food or just a food that just tastes fermented. I love that. I love it. And I want to learn how to make my own sourdough. Once again, I feel like it might possibly help my eczema. So if you've been watching my channel for a little bit, you know I'm into Pumice clay. Like I just really love doing things with clay. And one thing I've been wanting to make is a DIY lamp for my desk. I saw these really cute ones actually at Michael's. I'm gonna insert photos, and I wanted to replicate them. I could have bought them, but I was like, I think I can make that. So we're gonna try making it. You can actually see behind me, I have the light I'm gonna use for it. It's a little tea light. I haven't experimented with making hollow objects with Polymer clay, but now we can. Now we can see if we can actually do it. I just really love having little personal touches on my desk. It just always makes me feel happy and motivated. So this is a taper candle holder I made a couple months ago. I really love it. I really do. I use it as often as I can, but I did want to make something that doesn't require, candlelight, where I can just turn on a little tea light. Number 7, redecorating my space for spring. I really want to redecorate and refresh my room for spring, but I really want to do it in a handmade and affordable way. Thinking of art prints from possibly Etsy, framing my own art pieces, Polymer clay trinkets, and any other cute things I can just put around my room to make it look less bare. It looks so empty in here, but I guess I'm one of those people that operates from empty space, but I do want to add more spring elements or just any elements in here. I really love the idea of surrounding myself with things that I create. It also just brings me a lot of joy to see the pieces that I've made. This one is a really big one for me, but hit 500 subs on YouTube. I have been at this journey for exactly 5 months now, and I can't believe how far we've grown in such a short period of time. I'm beyond grateful for the community that I've built on YouTube, and I can't wait to keep creating videos and meeting new people and just seeing what we can develop. I am back. I had to delete a bunch of things off my phone because I am filming on my phone, and I didn't want outer space notification to happen right in the middle of the video, so I just went ahead and deleted a bunch of stuff. But back to the list, and number 9. I'm gonna show 5, but just act like there's a number 9 right there. Host, I'm so excited for this one. Host a spring/Bridgerton theme party. I am a Bridgerton girly. I love Bridgerton down. I live, eat, and breathe Bridgerton. When Queen Charlotte came out, you guys couldn't tell me nothing. Anywho. This is the season for that. It's literally Bridgerton season. So obviously I want to throw a party. I already told all my friends about it. Like they don't have a choice anymore. So I'm thinking finger foods. I'm thinking floral outfits, cocktails and mocktails for anybody, because I know some people don't drink cocktails and I know some people aren't really into mocktails, and I'm open to all of that. And of course, spring activities, paint by numbers, coloring sheets, or whatever the girlies want, the girlies are gonna get. So that's definitely what I've been planning, and I can't wait to make that happen. So I think that would be really fun, just me and the girls having a nice little spring. Oh my gosh, that just sounds so cute. Now I'm just thinking about it. It's just like a spring party. My friends, we don't really get to hang out as often or do cute little themed things actually at all. So I just thought that would be really cute for us, so we can de-stress and have a nice little time together. Number 10, create new spring themed coloring sheets for my small business. I actually launched my small business I think about a week ago. I really want to design new coloring sheets and just things for my small business that are spring related. So for my coloring sheets, I'm thinking of a gardening theme sheet, floral, and something with water. I feel like there needs to be either a beach or a pool scene. I think that'd be really cute. I've also been working on some spring stickers as well. I shared the full process on how I made them on my Patreon, and I showed a little process of how they look in my last video. I haven't been reading, y'all. I haven't. I'm gonna be so real with you. I haven't been reading, and I'm just like, why? Because books are literally so good. I need to not only expand my vocabulary, but I just want to immerse myself in a good book. So if you have any book recommendations, I would love that. Please, I would love that. I keep saying I will, and I actually have a pretty big book collection, but then I don't. And I have to be honest with myself. I'm holding myself accountable, and I will actually start a book club on my Patreon, just kind of sharing the books I'm reading, and I don't know if I want to do it by chapter of, giving quick summaries, or if I want to do it by each quarter of the book. I think chapter. I don't know yet. I feel like that'll just make it a lot more fun. I'm not just kind of like sitting there by myself. I'm actually immersing with other people as I'm reading it. So yeah. This one I used to do a lot as a kid. My mom used to actually make me do a lot. And I really appreciate her for doing that, because as a kid, through teenage years, anything that happened, I showed immense gratitude for it because I did this thing. And that thing is scrapbooking / junk journaling. It allows me to truly live in the moment and express gratitude for whatever experience that I just went through. It's also really creative and it's very present as well. And I love hobbies that are very present and very slow and very creative. They are very fulfilling for me. You can just put a bunch of stuff, that random knickknacks that you get throughout the day. Like if you go to the movies, just keep your movie ticket. You can flip back throughout the year, see what you're doing. And yeah, it's just a very cozy, it's a very mindful hobby. And I just want to do more of that this season. Last but not least, floral arrangements and gift baskets. Now this one is kind of a bonus one, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing this. I love the idea of being able to make floral arrangements and gift baskets for my friends and my family. Just remind them that I do see them and I do appreciate them deeply. But for floral arrangements, I do want to take a class for that and learn how to actually do it properly. I don't know exactly how to do floral arrangements, and I'm pretty sure it's just, quite a simple thing to do, but I do want to take a class to brighten my horizons, just learn. That's all I want to do. But that's my spring bucket list. I cannot wait to start checking things off and sharing this journey with you guys. Let me know what's on your spring bucket list. I need to know. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you have a cozy and creative spring.